Hey everybody, it's me, Samantha. Welcome back to my channel. It's that time of month already, the end of the month wrap up. I can't believe it's the end of April already. I feel like this was the longest month in the world, and yet I got a lot of coloring done. So that's good. I also want to show you guys some of my whips and stuff that I am working on that's taking me a little bit of time. But for the most part, I got quite a bit done. I didn't log, I don't really log how many pages and stuff I do. That's just not really my style. But I do keep a stack of books off to my side here. You'll kind of see my hand, it goes right over there, of what I do and how long it takes me to get pages done. I'm really close to finishing quite a few books, so you'll be seeing a lot of finished flip-throughs coming up in the next few months. My goal is to finish at least 5 of those books because I really only have like 4 or 5 pictures each to do. So yeah, I just had some time to film today. It is the 28th, so I think I'm just going to post the video when I'm done uploading or when I'm done recording because it takes me a long time to upload for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first book that I worked out of is Spirit Animals by Carlson. And I did this one. I finally finished this girl on the left. The only thing I don't like about it is I used 2 different blacks, so you can kind of see a difference in her hair. But for the most part, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. I use Black Widows and Prismacolor pencils on this one. But yeah, this is one of my most favorite pictures of all time that I've done. I really like this picture. So I definitely plan on coloring a lot more out of this book in the next couple months because summertime, for some reason, I always think of Carlson pictures. And I'm hoping to at least get one of her books done by the end of the year. That's always kind of been a goal in the back of my mind, but I've never really accomplished it yet. So the next book I worked out of was Anamorphia. This is by Kirby Rosanes, or Rosanes, however you pronounce his name. And I did this page. This feels like it was forever ago, but really it was just in the beginning of the month. And I really like how it turned out. I kind of had an idea in the beginning of the picture where I wanted to go with it. So I just used my Black Widows and Prismas. That is what I use on all of my pictures. So yeah. And I am really ADD, so like attention deficit disorder or hyperactive disorder. And it's really hard for me to sit and do the same thing for each little item in these pictures. But I feel like I'm getting better with it. So that's why I have so many whips, is because I get distracted really easily. And I also have an 8-year-old son that I take care of. So, you know, it's a lot being a mom and being a stay-at-home mom. It's just, people don't think it's a lot, but you do a lot as a stay-at-home mom. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this picture ended up coming out. It is one of my favorites this month. And I am working on this page. So this is the next one in the book. And this one will hopefully be done next month. And I'm just trying to go in order with this book because I really haven't colored a whole lot. And I want to do more in these books because I really like them. I think he's a great artist and really inspirational. He's different too, and we like different artists here. Okay, the next book that I worked out of was Fairy and Fantasy 3 by Christine Karen. Love her artwork. She is another favorite artist of mine. And I did this page. This one had been a whip for a really long time. I just never finished it. And I think she turned out really, really pretty. I've gotten a lot of nice compliments on this one, and I like it. I did all of this in Scorpions and Black Widows and Cobra pencils, I think. And my next whip in this one is this girl right here. So she'll be done next month. I'm usually pretty good at finishing whips. Sometimes I have to force myself to sit down and actually, like, you know, buckle down and finish them. But yeah. Okay, the next book I worked out of this month was Main Reese Europa, or Main Reese der Europa by Rita Berman. Love her artwork. I've almost collected all of her books, and I did this page. Just a simple page. I did it in all blues and greens and purples and pinks, and I like it. And then I wanted to do another page, so I just did this page, and I really like this one. I don't think I posted this one, though. I think I forgot to post this one. But yeah, I was really in a pencil mood this month, which is kind of funny because I go back and forth between constantly using my markers and then just getting in a mood of pencils. And then I color all of my pictures in pencils. So definitely plan on coloring a lot more pictures in this book. I think this book is beautiful. I highly recommend it. If you guys would like a flip through of it, I will be happy to do one for you. But the pictures are just so pretty. I did that one last month. And yeah, I like this book. It's a lot of fun. As colorists, I don't know. I think it's just a book collector thing. I always find new books and I always buy new books. I think I will always buy new books and rotate my books out as the years go on. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as you use them and love them and give them the attention they deserve. So the next one I worked out of was Country Kitchen Charm. This is a new book of mine. I did not do a flip through of it by Teresa Goodridge, but I do really like this book. And this is the page I finished. Pretty simple. I used Prismas on this one, I think. And I like it. Just your basic country scene, which is what she's known for. I love her images, though. She's one of my favorite artists. I apologize. I have really bad allergies today, so if you hear me sniffle, there's nothing I can do about it. I know some people hate sniffling and stuff on camera, but you know what? Sometimes a girl's just got allergies, and you just gotta deal with it. The next one was another whip that I had for a long time out of Erie Entangled Art by Miss Angela Porter. And that was the second page right here. Another pencil one that I did. I really like the busy ones too. It's just, again, I have a really hard time of finishing them because they're so busy. I kind of go all over the place, but I'm getting better at it. The next book that I worked out of is World of Princesses Special by Coloring Haven Magazine. And I did this one. I think she turned out really pretty. I don't know what is it with my girls having all green eyes, but every time I color, my girls have green eyes. And I always do the eyes first. Okay, the next book that I worked out of was Feeling Good Today by Sally Berry. I did this quote, make today a happy day. And I am not done with this one, so this is a whip. Hopefully this one will be done next month. The next whip that I wanted to show you guys is out of Colormorphia by Kirby Rosanes. And that is Where did you go? This one. This one is taking me a really long time to do, so I thought I'd show it to let you guys know I am still working on it, but it will be done soon. All right, so the next book I worked out of is The Magic Garden by Deborah Muller. And I did this one. Lots of fun with this book. I always enjoy coloring her pictures. They're just easy and they make me happy. And I like it. The next book that I worked out of was Spookalettes Volume 1 by Carla Magana. I also enjoy coloring her images. And I did this one. And then I also did this one. So there is that book. The next book that I worked out of was Jewelry Box by Hannah Carlson. And I finished this one. And these two. The next book that I worked out of was Color by Colors Stained Glass Mandalas, and I did quite a few in this book. This is one that I will be finishing. I did that one. This one, which I really think turned out really pretty. I like the colors in this one. I did this one. And then I did this one. I really like how this one turned out too. The next book that I worked out of was the Halloween Special by Coloring Haven Magazine. And I finished this lady. The next book that I worked out of was Patterns, a Stress Relieving Coloring Book by Lemons of Love Northwest. This was given to me by my stepfather who passed away from cancer, so I'm trying to finish it and trying to save it because this was the last thing that he ever gave me, so, you know, it really means a lot to me. I finished this one. And this one. Yeah, every time I look at this book, I get really emotional because this was the last thing that he ever gave me, so, yeah. Okay, the next book that I worked out of was Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova. And I did this one. And this one. I really like the blue tulip. I think it turned out really pretty. And these two. Okay. The next book that I worked out of was Hocus Pocus by Deborah Muller. And I did this one. And this one. I think she turned out really fun. I like her. The next one I worked out of was Mandalas, Color by Number, Black Background by Color Questopia. And I did this one. And I did this one. The next book I worked out of was Candy Coloring Book by Color Questopia. And I did this one. The next book that I worked out of was Happy Easter Color by Number by Sach and Sach Deva. I did this one. And this one. Oh, this is a whip. So this one will be done next month. The next book that I worked out of was Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. And I did this one. This one. This one. And this is a whip. The next book that I worked out of is one that I am almost done with and hoping to finish, is 50 Jungle Miniatures by Camellia and Jacoba. And I did this one. This one. And this one. The next book that I worked out of was 50 Ocean Miniatures by Camellia and Jacoba. And I did this one. This one. I really like this one. This one. And this one, which I also really like. So I obviously really enjoyed working out of my Camellia books this month. The next book I worked out of was 50 Summertime Mandalas. And I did this one. And I did this one. And the last one of hers that I worked out of was 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. And I did this page. This page. This page, which was a buddy color with my lovely bestie Nikki from Facebook and Instagram. So, love you, girl. And this one. And this one. These are really easy for me to color in, so they really only take me about 20 minutes a piece. So that's why I color so many of them in a row, I think. But yeah. The next one is Stained Glass Egyptian Designs by Sach and Sach Deva. And I did this one. And this one this month. The next book that I worked out of was 50 Easter Miniatures by Camellia and Jacoba. And I did this one. And this one. And this is my whip. And I worked out of Cupid Cuties by Deborah Muller. And let's see. I think this is my whip that I'm doing right now. The last book that I worked out of this month, oh, I got one more. Second to last is All Time Hits by Jacoba. And I did this one. I don't think I posted these ones either. I did this one. And this one. And the last book that I worked out of, or no, second to last book, is Mosaic Art Patterns, Color by Number by Jacoba. And I did this page. This one took me forever, but I was determined to get it done because I liked it. I think for me, it's just a matter of figuring out what tools to color these ones with because my markers kind of go everywhere, but yeah. I really enjoyed this one. And finally last, we have a Stained Glass Wildlife, Color by Number by Jacoba. And I did this page. And this page is my whip. And this page. So yeah, that was all that I colored this month. Please like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which picture you thought was my best one and which was my worst one, or which one you liked the least. If you would like to do a buddy color, please leave me a comment down below too. I would love to do more buddy colors this month. I would also love to see all of your finished pages. So if you have a YouTube video, please tag me in your video and post your finished works. I would love to see them all. And I hope you all have a great weekend and stay safe and healthy. And God bless you all. Bye.